How's it going, everyone? Mr. Boulder here, hoping that you're all doing good. Back today with a vinyl update. I haven't been buying many records over the last couple of months, and to be honest, just because the prices have got absolutely ridiculous over the last couple of months. For example, there's a new sort of Twisted Sister best of, which originally came out back in the early '90s, I think. It's got an LP with live stuff on it as well, and it's currently selling for on Amazon for 63 quid. And I'm just not paying £63 for a 2 LP set. That is absolutely ridiculous money. So not buying loads of records at the moment. I have bought some, but not many. Um, there's one here that's a Christmas present, and the rest of it is just a few bits I've picked up. So without any further ado, going to get straight into it after the usual sip of coffee. Right, going to kick off with a compilation today. One I'd actually never heard of before. When I posted it on my Instagram, loads of people got in touch and said, "Oh yeah, I've had that for years," but I'd never ever seen it or heard of it before. But it's this "Till Death Do Us Part," which is a sampler from Deaf American. I think it's come out in about 1990, 1991. Loads of bands involved with Rick Rubin, who of course here is on the cover. This is a good little compilation actually. Like I say, never heard of it. Stuff in here that I know, stuff in here that I didn't know, stuff in here from bands that I knew of but never ever checked out. But yeah, there's some good stuff on this. You got Danzig on this, who I've only ever heard a couple of his tracks before, which is quite cool. The Four Horsemen, another band I've heard of for years but never really listened to. Black Crows on this, love the Black Crows. Another band called Masters of Reality, who I have heard of but not really that familiar with. Slayer, War Assemble, and then on the side B you got Wolfsbane with Steel, which is a great track. Four Horsemen again, another Danzig track. Track from a band called Trouble that I've heard of recently as well, and another Black Crows and another Slayer track. Nice little compilation. This only cost me £8. Glad to pick it up. It's in good condition, plays well. Sleeve and that's a bit beaten up, but at the end of the day, this is a 31-year-old record, so you can't expect it to be perfect. But a nice little compilation, only £8. Happy to pick that up. Yeah, enjoying that one. It's pretty good. Up next is something I got for Christmas from the missus. And this is Absolver and their 2017 album Defiance. If you're not familiar with Absolver, they're from Manchester here in the UK. New wave of British heavy metal, traditional heavy metal. I saw these guys back in September supporting Blaze Bayley down at the Underworld in London. And these guys are actually Blaze Bayley's backing band as well. So they pulled a double shift on the night and throughout the tour, obviously. Yeah, so if you're into your old school sounding traditional heavy metal, new wave British heavy metal, you should definitely check these guys out. This is a signed copy. Didn't actually meet them. This was bought off the internet, obviously, from their, I think from their web store, if my memory's correct. Good stuff, this. Great tracks on this, like Life on the Edge, Rise Again, Fistful of Hate, Alarms, Midnight Screams, Life and Death, Who Dares Wins, Reflection. Dual guitar harmony attack going on here, so it's very much in the vein of kind of Priest and Maiden. So if you love those bands, like I say, you need to check these guys out. Good band. They've got a few albums under their belt. I think they've got a new one coming out this year, which I'm definitely going to be looking forward to. Going to pick up. This is a 2 LP set, which is just in a single sleeve, not a gatefold, on black vinyl, so no point showing it. But good package, really enjoying these guys, a good find from last year, and looking forward to picking up more of their stuff. Now, I told a little bit of a lie not too long ago. I picked up a best of from a band, and I said, yeah, this is all I need from these guys. But I didn't actually realise that a couple of really good best ofs they put out years ago were actually issued on vinyl, because I bought them like back in, must be 20 years ago when I came out on CD. So when I went on Amazon, I noticed that these were actually pressed on vinyl, so I picked these up as well. I'm talking about U2, who I showed not long ago, and this is their best of 1980 to 1990. Yeah, that original best of I picked up was missing some excellent stuff, and this has got that stuff on it, so I was happy to pick this up. Superb stuff. Like I said last time, U2 a band that used to do really, really good stuff, and have put out some absolute shit the last sort of 25 years. But killer stuff when it's like Pride in the Name of Love. New Year's Day, fantastic track. Absolutely love that. With or Without You, great ballad. Still haven't found looking for another good ballad. Sunday Bloody Sunday, terrific song. Where the Streets Have No Name, I Will Follow. Fear Factory did a really shit cover of that. Avoided like the plague and listen to the YouTube version instead. The Unforgettable Fire, Desire, When Love Comes to Town, that's with BB King. Angel of Harlem, All I Want Is You. Nice best of here. Really loving this. Like I said, the other one I picked up was missing some key tracks, and some of those holes have been plugged with this one, the U2 best of 1980 to 1990. And the rest of the holes have, of course, been plugged by the best of 1990 to 2000. Both of these best ofs are still missing the fly, though, from Action Baby, which I find absolutely criminal. But some really good stuff on this as well. Even better than The Real Thing, Mysterious Ways, Beautiful Day. One, Stay Far Away So Close, Stuck in a Moment You Can't Get Out of, brilliant tunes. Discotheques on this, which I really like, but it's a bloody remix and it's not that great. Just put an original fucking version on there, for Christ's sake. Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me, which is the title track of, the theme song of one of the Batman films in the 90s. I think it was the third one with Val Kilmer. Staring at the Sun, Numb, the first time. Again, it fills the holes the original best of I picked up was missing. So great compilation. Really glad to have this. U2, the best of 1990 to 2000. So I am actually done now with U2 best of compilations. I should be after having 3 after all. Now, next up, a couple of UK death metal classics, which I actually did pick up last year. They were reissued. And I picked these up only for one reason, because the ones I picked up last year, the covers were not great. The pressing of the records was fantastic. The music's great. It's all good. But I'll show it quickly. The one I picked up last year, Cancers to the Gory End, and obviously it's a blow up of the CD, I'm presuming anyway. And here's Death Shall Rise. Again, the cover's not exactly the same as the original. Those records sound great. It's all good. Don't get me wrong. But then I saw them being reissued again with the proper cover from the original sort of the sleeve, and that is the only reason I picked these 2 records up, because they've got the original artwork on the front, which I prefer. I think these are reissued by Peaceville. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Everyone knows these albums. UK extreme metal classics. My only gripe with this is that it comes on this horrible piss yellow vinyl. What a horrible colour to press records on. But at the end of the day, it's the music that's important, and the quality of the pressing. And again, this one sounds good as well. So I now have 2 copies of To the Gory End and Death Shall Rise. It's all good as far as I'm concerned. Superb albums like this, there's nothing wrong with having more than 1 copy. That's To the Gory End. Cover looks fantastic. And here's the Death Shall Rise. Again, the proper sleeve from back in the day. Again, pressing's all good. This one on a much nicer colour. Here it is on red vinyl. Looks nice. Sounds fantastic. Yeah, quality death metal from here in the UK. These guys from Telford, I think, if my memory's correctly. These albums come out in 1990, 91. Absolutely essential to your collection. If you're into your heavy stuff and for some reason you don't have them, you probably do. But just if you're new to the whole heavy stuff and you haven't heard these yet, I highly recommend checking them out and picking them up. Superb stuff there. And only one other thing to show today. And this turned up in the post only today, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's, of course, the Tankard box set, which was shown on Friday by Scott the Rock Scout. When I first saw this announced, I thought, yeah, I'll pick that up. And then I was sort of hanging around and not pulling the trigger. And then when I watched Scott's video on Friday, before I even finished watching it, I jumped onto Amazon and then noticed it had actually come down in price by about £25. This was originally £137 on the pre-order. And when I looked online on Friday, on Amazon on Friday, it was down to 116 quid. So I pulled the trigger, turned up today. I'm very, very glad I did. 9 albums in this, a couple of EPs, a DVD, live DVD, and a really nice colour booklet. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my Overkill box set, which turned up a few months ago. But this is how you do a box set. This is better value for money, a better product in general. Yeah, it's just a fantastic box set. I've obviously not spanned any of them yet because they only turned up a few hours ago. But it looks fantastic. I'm sure they're going to sound great as well. Tankard, a great band. I mean, for me, when it comes to the German Big Four thrash metal, these guys are always bringing up the rear. But that's not saying anything bad about them. I love this band. There's albums in this box set like Chemical Invasion, The Meaning of Life. What's the bloody first one called? Zombie Attack. Superb stuff. Love these guys. Fantastic thrash metal from Germany. Really glad I finally pulled the trigger and picked up that box set. Yeah, it's gone down in price. If you were like me, sort of not sure whether to pull the trigger or not, it's come down in price now. For me, it's definitely worth the money. I mean, this now was about the same price as I paid for the Overkill box set, and that's got about 6 albums in. Well, this has got 9 albums in, so that's definitely worth your money. If you weren't sure, I definitely recommend picking it up. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Quite a short video. Cheers for watching. Stick around to the end. Get in touch. Let me know what you think about these pickups. Hit the like button on this video if you enjoyed it today, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. I'll be back soon. I shall catch up with you later. And yeah, cheers. See you later. Bye.